You know, I would make the argument that while there are multiple dynamics at play at any given point of time, and we need to judge decisions taken by policymakers at different points of history based on what is available to them as information and as the options. But I think that by perfect hindsight, if you look back today, certainly in 2008, India should have given this response that it finally gave in 2016 and 19 with the surgical strikes and airstrikes. And I make an even deeper point here. I think that the terrorism and the pain India suffered in Punjab in the 1980s could have been lessened if India had taken hard power action in the 80s or early 90s. Similarly, in the 90s, the pain that India suffered in Kashmir could have been lessened if the point was made to Pakistan that India would use hard force as a response to meddling in either of these states. And similarly, in the 2000s, when there was terrorism happening all over India, I think that could have been prevented if we had taken action in the 90s. So I think certainly if it had entered Pakistan's calculus that India would respond very sharply and with force, punitive or preventive, to stop terrorism, then the responses in Pakistan of using terrorism as a low-cost option would have been different.
So now is it changing?
Well, that is the argument certainly that we make, that India has finally found an answer in the sub-conventional space to terrorism, because now Pakistan knows it has entered its security paradigms, that there would be a strong response to any act of terrorism, whether by state actors or non-state actors, and therefore it would know that there would be a cost to any such behavior, and therefore it would modify that behavior.